Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. It's Tuesday, April 13th, and it is about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. When I left home, it was about plus 10. There's no breeze, there's really nothing. It's super calm, a bit overcast, but beautiful. So we are starting today's video where we left off last. This is part 5. So we left off at the Science Center station at Don Mills in Eglinton. So we're going to continue our walk east on the Eglinton Crosstown walk. Now here I'm facing north, and it looks like this is another station. Now I think I may have said in my last video that the northwest corner of Don Mills and Eglinton might be another station, but I don't think that's the case. I think this is the secondary station, because the first one was listed on the southwest corner. That was, I think, mentioned as the main station, and this is considered the secondary station, but it looks a lot bigger. Outside platform, it looks like. Yeah, it is the cross links. So that says there's signage there, so this must be up. So I was mistaken in my last video. And this is just just south of the Canadian Superstore, the real Canadian Superstore. So this is going to be a video that I hope to get to the Agakon Museum, Park and Museum. So that would be number 16 of the 25 stations. So I've done 15 already. This is number 16 that we're going to be walking towards. The Agakon Park and Museum. It's located at Eglinton Avenue East and the Don Valley Parkway. How do I get there? Oh, here we go. So I'm on the north side of Eglinton. And there's the Superstore, Real Canadian Superstore. And that's probably a better look at the station. It says that the Agakon Park and Museum station is supposed to be located on the west side of that intersection, the DVP in Eglinton. Now I'm pointing my camera in the direction of the Agakon Museum. If you can see, it is that there's sort of like a sphere, like a pyramid shape in the distance. That white building, I think, is certainly part of it. I've been to that museum once, probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, I guess. Oh, it's really nice out. I like these overcast days. And I'm just wearing a light, like, you know, super light windbreaker, one thin layer, and a t-shirt underneath. That's how nice it is. Not sure what they're doing here. This piece of property looks like it's being leveled or something. Now here we are already at the Agakon Park and Museum station. That was what, maybe a 5-minute walk from the last station? Wow, that was like literally maybe a 5-minute walk. Now I know the camera won't pick this up, but I'm looking at the set of lights at Don Mills and Eglinton, where the Science Center subway station, or Crosstown station, is located. And now here we are already at the Agakon Park and Museum station. Like that was literally maybe 5 minutes. Wow. Well, they did say it was on the west side of the intersection of the DVP in Eglinton, and that's the bridge. And this must be the ramp coming off the DVP. I don't even recognize it anymore. I mean, it's one thing to get off the DVP in a car. It's another thing to be in this location on foot. Just seems so unfamiliar to me. So here are the tracks. The tracks, obviously, as you can see, are on street level. Apparently that station was originally called the Ferrand station. Which was named after a nearby street, Ferrand Drive. But they made the change to the Agakon Park Museum station, and there again is the museum. Hopefully you can see it. It makes sense. I think the name change made sense because that's such a landmark, that museum. Now currently there are no plans to connect to any bus routes from this station. Pardon me, but that might, that might change. That likely will change, I would think. if it hasn't already, and maybe the information that I read is outdated. So we are walking under the Don Valley Parkway. Don Valley Parkway is a super busy north-south thoroughfare. Connects directly from the 401. I used to work up on near Highway 7, just off of Highway 7 north. I used to take the DVP to and from work every day. Now the next station is the Wynford station. So those cars that you can see there, one's getting off the DVP and some are getting onto the DVP. I have a feeling this light's going to stay red forever. So I suspect this is all material required for the Crosstown, either used or to be used. Here we are. We're already at the Wynford station. So this is located at Agakon Avenue East and Winford Drive. It's located in the Flemington Park neighborhood. And it says that it is located just west of the bridge over Windford Drive. So I think, I can't really see from here, but I think there's a bridge. Must be, if it says so. There's a bridge up ahead. So here are the platforms and the tracks. This is the retirement residence. Thinking, and I may may have even said in a previous video that I've never walked this far east, but I have. There were, oh gosh, this is like 30 years ago, folks. That's what, I was young and single and footloose and fancy free. And anyhow, so there were, I had several girlfriends, and, we were always going out and doing stuff. Anyway, one of the girls lived, I think it was, I don't even know the neighborhood, but it was way east along Eglinton Avenue. And I remember there was four or five of us, I think, that ended up sleeping over at her place after a late night, out and about. And you never thought about bringing a change of clothes for the next day, because you never thought that you would, need to do that. But I remember we came home late. We ended up at her place, and we all kind of crashed on the floor and on the couch. And I remember walking home the next morning, and it was in the summer, and it was a beautiful Sunday morning. And I walked home from her place, and it was, I might recognize the intersection if I see it. And who am I kidding? How will I do that? But anyway, I know I walked forever along Eglinton to get home, and I had such a great walk home that Sunday morning. And that is probably the last time I walked here, or in this neighborhood for that matter. Yeah. Memories. I'm glad I still have them. I completely forgot all about that until I was thinking earlier whether I had ever come this route on foot. I know I've driven here, and there's apartment buildings up ahead along Eglinton, and I know that there are definitely some along Eglinton on the south side, because I came to visit a friend who had moved to an apartment building along Eglinton on the south, way east. So yeah, I think I'm going to probably connect. This just says it's a bridge over Windford Drive, but it just looks like a ravine. I'm going to have to see if I find out what the name of this ravine is. Yeah, there's a creek down there. Doesn't look like there's any pedestrian pathways of any kind. Oh, there's a train track. Not a subway train, but a railway train. Let's get a better angle. I wonder if that structure across the way there where the camera is angled to, is to do with the Crosstown. It must be, right? I mean, everything along here probably would be, unless they're developing a condo. But that does not look like a condo spot to me. A few outhouses here. That would make sense, particularly if people are working in here, which it looks like they are. Think about when I was here last on foot was actually 1991. Because I met a couple of those women at a place that I was working at, and we just really struck it up, developed a pretty good friendship, and we partied a lot that summer and into the fall. But then the company that we were working for shut, and we all moved on, obviously, but unfortunately we never kept in touch. And that was the summer. Well, the spring, well, the winter, actually, I think I had been there for just under a year. And the company shut late summer, I think. And yeah, there was 3 of us that really had a really great time. Particularly when the weather warmed, like spring and summer. Oh, we were doing all kinds of things. Just out and having a good time. Now, it would make sense based on walking time that the next station, which is Sloan Avenue, is near. Now, I'm wondering, it says that it's located in the Victoria Village neighborhood on the east side of the intersection of Bermondsey Road and Sloan Avenue. This is Swift Drive, I think. Here. Now it could be up here at these set of lights. don't know if you probably can't see with the camera, but there's a lot of dust around here on the roadway. I don't know if you can see it on that truck, the back of that truck. All the dust. Now my friend Mark, that I came here to visit years ago, I think was living in these apartments. I think I came here to visit him. There's one of these apartments here. He has long since, of course, moved out of those apartments. Gosh, I haven't seen him, oh man, since the late 90s. Interesting how people come and go out of your lives, and you know, I think of those people that I've been mentioning in this video, and such good memories, such good people. Now here's a little squirrel with, he looks like a full-shelled peanut in his mouth. Well, on the sign here it says Ecclestone Drive, and then right below it says Sloan Avenue. So this probably is Sloan Avenue. Yeah, it looks like a station right here. There's Ecclestone. This must be, I see Ecclestone Drive. I see the word Ecclestone, so it's up ahead. This must be Sloan. We're going to wait for this light and we're going to cross over. So here are our tracks. And there's, looks like platforms for riders just across the street. Yep, here it is. Yeah, Sloan. Well, that was really quick. So I've done 18 of the 25. That did not feel like it was supposed. It said it was supposed to take half an hour on foot from the Don Mills location to here. It doesn't feel like that. I should have looked at my watch. But anyway, folks, here we are. Thank you very much for joining me today. It's a pleasure being able to share these videos with you, and I look forward to my next video. And I hope to do that tomorrow, provided it's not raining. Have a great afternoon. And This is Boomer Girl walking, signing off.